Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. We're gonna get through this. That's the
opportunity while I was there of being the accountant for Floyd Mayweather for a number of years.
Oh, wow.
And just unbelievable experiences when I was working with him. I mean, stories that I can share, stories there. There'd be 4 or 5 very expensive sports cars out front of our building and 20 people coming in and sitting down and going through the various items that we needed to, but always very flashy, very, very out there. You know, but something that many people, it's public knowledge, not sharing anything that's not out there, but something many people don't realize is he suffered a lot through his life with depression. It's something that he's...
Floyd Mayweather just lost control of a $600 million empire overnight. Could the undefeated champ's fortune vanish faster than anyone expected?
To making sure that the homeless situation is cleaned up. This is one of the ways that they're doing it, and it looks like there could be possibly lots of different ways to scam the system.
And Floyd Mayweather is a provocative and controversial figure, but I think this article may make people think about him differently.
Floyd recently broke down after news surfaced that authorities are seizing $600 million in assets, following his bold social media claim that he had just purchased 62 Manhattan buildings. The post was meant to flaunt his wealth and skill as a real estate player, but things spiraled out of control fast. It turns out none of those buildings were actually his. Once the truth came out, the FBI began digging into his full investment history, eventually freezing other properties and accounts believed to be tied to him.
To my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low.
Right now, assets reportedly valued at over $600 million are frozen. No one can sell, move, or touch them until the investigation decides if Floyd actually owns them. It all started because Floyd chose to announce the deal himself. He shared multiple videos showing the buildings and claiming a huge Manhattan purchase. His delivery was confident, even boastful, and the clips were clearly designed to impress viewers. The reactions came fast.
Mayweather Jr., there's a story circulating that Business Insider did talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties, and it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan.
Fans flooded the comment sections. News outlets ran stories, and the massive scale of the claim grabbed attention well beyond boxing circles. But as soon as authorities began digging into ownership records, the truth couldn't be ignored. None of the Manhattan buildings were listed under Mayweather's name.
How in 36 months, of course, with one of my new investments, I would be making $300 million a month. But
what investment is that?
Just in real estate.
I got you.
And I'm heavy in real estate. I'm real heavy in real estate. Even though, you know, I got my own liquid, and if that means cash for those. I break it down in layman's terms. Even though I got.
That revelation didn't just hurt his reputation. It triggered a domino effect. Federal agents, already aware of his financial claims over the years, saw this as reason to dig deeper. They examined older records and began freezing other assets tied to him. For now, nothing can be touched until a full audit is completed. What makes it even more critical is that Floyd has stated in previous interviews that real estate became his main income after retiring from boxing. If those accounts stay frozen, that money stops. And with a lifestyle as extravagant as his, that's a major problem.
And he just wanted there. Right. And this is for any team that's watching right now. We'll make them a deal. If they sign AB and AB go through the whole season, no problems at all. And then they got to give us 20 million. But if he mess up, then we got to give them 20 million. So if any team want to match that, you know, reach out to us.
To make matters worse, This financial meltdown hit right as Floyd was about to pull off one of his boldest moves yet. A $700 million plan to buy a stake in the NFL's New York Giants. He wasn't acting solo. Joining forces with real estate investor Mir Orbach, the pair aimed to lead a group to secure a 10% share of the team. The Giants, valued at over $5 billion, are among the NFL's oldest and most legendary franchises. It was set to be a game-changing deal, and Floyd even transferred $200 million into escrow to prove his seriousness and commitment to the purchase.
Returns, like over his lifetime he's going to make $300 million off the deal. It just doesn't make sense, especially with the amount of power players in NYC who would have already bought those 62 units if it was so lucrative. The white guy would have easily bought those 62 units up. And this is where I think the bigger understanding comes in, because if you don't know, the true owner is Black Spruce Management. Mayweather at most holds a minority ownership stake, and likely through a financial vehicle with options.
That deal, however, now hangs in the balance. Floyd's finances are under intense scrutiny, and his partner Mir Orbach has been largely quiet in recent days. When pressed by reporters, Orbach offered only a vague statement, saying he and his partners are constantly exploring business opportunities, including team ownership, and refused to provide any details. Usually, a non-answer like that wouldn't raise eyebrows. But given the timing, many see it as a warning that things behind the scenes may not be going smoothly.
If you know how much money you got, you really don't have no money. So if you know how many buildings you got, you don't really have no buildings. So I think I own right now somewhere upwards of 100 buildings or more. And in 99% of my buildings are.
Naturally, this only fuels more questions. Why hasn't Orbach confirmed if Floyd is still part of the deal? Why is there such hesitation to publicly disclose details if everything is above board? For now, no one can say for sure, but the longer the silence drags on, the more alarming the situation appears.
Guys carry on and they do the exhibitions and all that kind of stuff. It just sort of diminishes the legacy a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's what I feel like's happened with Mayweather.
Why do you think he does those things though? Do you think
for money?
I
don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
I think he still needs the money.
I don't think he needs the money. But you know when you got that lifestyle, right? So when you're spending what he spends.
These doubts keep growing. Eddie Hearn had already questioned Floyd's financial standing months ago. In an interview, he said, "I don't think he actually has the kind of money he claims. I'm not saying he's broke, but with his spending and constant exhibitions, it makes you question things." Back then, his remarks made headlines. Floyd laughed when someone showed him the clip, saying Hearn always has something clever to say. But now, Hearn's words feel eerily closer to the truth.
I mean, it's the new wave. It's what everybody's doing. And I started, of course I started with boxing, but then of course now it's real estate. My real estate portfolio is crazy, but I'm truly blessed. I'm truly blessed. And if cryptocurrency is the new wave,
Others in the sport are voicing similar doubts. Boxing analyst Rick Glazer posted that, while it's hard to believe Mayweather is truly in financial trouble, the reports are coming from credible sources. He warned the problem runs deep, saying this isn't just a misunderstanding or a public relations slip-up. It's serious and could escalate. Just when it seemed things couldn't get worse, Floyd uploaded a new video online, this time hyping a cryptocurrency called Asset from Thailand.
Doesn't even hurt his record.
Because of the drug of boxing.
Just also like money.
Just like but I don't even think he don't need any money.
He spends so much money.
Yeah, but he don't need any. Floyd,
are you sure?
Yeah, Floyd good.
I bet if he's playing for the future, you got to keep it coming in if you're going to keep spending the way he spends.
Yeah, but I think he has a lot of other business interests that he can get money from.
Hopefully.
And not.
An offer like that from someone who rarely gives anything for free immediately raises eyebrows. Why is Mayweather tying himself so closely to a coin almost nobody knows? And why promise so many rewards, especially with large sums attached? To many, it looks like a desperate attempt to pull in quick cash. Considering the timing, those doubts aren't surprising. Step back and the full picture is clear. This isn't just about one false Instagram claim. It's a chain of risky choices, financial red flags, and a lack of transparency. Floyd keeps smiling in public, dressing like royalty, speaking as if money is endless. But behind the scenes, things look shaky.
No, this for real. No. Hey. No pay!
Where's Money Mayweather? Hard work?
Dedication!
No pay!
Money Mayweather where?
I don't see you.
I don't see you. All of them. Everybody.
Rent won't wait. I got bills to pay.
There's a real chance more of his assets could get frozen, more deals could fall apart, and more past claims could be challenged, or outright proven false. Recently, even employees at Mayweather Boxing and Fitness in Los Angeles staged a walkout after weeks without pay. They didn't leave quietly. They protested outside the gym with signs and microphones. One read, "The money team has no money." Another said, "Hard work, dedication, and then what?" Others went further. Labor trafficking, modern-day slavery. These weren't just dramatic words. They were held by staff who had clearly reached their breaking point.
Getting paid late, it has completely affected my life. It has affected my mental health.
According to the Daily Mail, several staff members said they hadn't been paid for weeks. This included trainers, front desk employees, and managers. No back pay, no responses from the gym. Some admitted they feared consequences for speaking out, but decided to take the risk after being ignored for so long. One worker explained it clearly. Even at another company, if you aren't paid, you hesitate to speak up because bosses can silence or fire you at will. Mayweather's gym became the same type of ordeal. Only now, Floyd's name was directly tied to it.
Just given the name, but the more and more that I've been here since the beginning of 2024, just seeing the treatment of the staff has just really broken my heart. And also too, for all of the staff, I've offered discounted adjustments to $20. And having staff members tell me they can't afford to pay $20 for an adjustment because they're not getting paid just really took me back to say, wow, what's going on here? Still coming in every Monday, still adjusting the staff to make sure that they felt okay, they felt regulated, that their systems didn't feel so stressed out.
Another employee spoke up, saying, "We're out here making it clear that we haven't been treated right." The team claimed they tried multiple times to raise the issue internally, but their concerns were ignored or dismissed. Some even said management warned them not to bring these problems to Floyd if he showed up. He visited 2 weeks ago. One employee said, "We've been silenced. I was told we can't tell him anything. I can't even inform him that our studio is closing. Who knows if he's aware at all? We do not."
Promise a lot, and being who I am a protector, and I protect my team, and I've tried to protect their employment, and unfortunately now there's nothing for me to lose. We have lost everything. I've lost so much in this, not getting paid, getting paid late. It has completely affected my life.
Sources inside say the Mayweather Boxing and Fitness gym in Los Angeles could be shutting down entirely. This isn't just a temporary protest. Employees are already acting like the end has come. Equipment sits idle. Classes are being canceled. Several members have been told not to renew until further notice. Samria Baldwin, the gym's general manager, said she believed in the brand when she joined. She described how quickly things fell apart. "I started working here in September 2023, and on my first day, the team wasn't even properly employed. From that moment, I was always worried, but I thought I could help fix it. Instead, I was given empty promises from the start." She added, "We've lost everything. I've lost so much from not being paid or getting paid late. This has completely affected my life. This situation has destroyed my life."
I'm ready. Hey, what's going on, man? I'm Frank. I was a coach here at Mayweather Boxing Fitness Hollywood, and honestly, it's been disheartening to go through everything we've been going through. We haven't been getting paid fairly. It messes with your mental health. We had to rely on a member that worked at Chick-fil-A that granted us some free Chick-fil-A cards, so we're all eating unhealthy meals to the point where we can't even go home and get some fresh fruit. We're not able to literally pay for our bills. The debt, it accumulated to the point where it messed with the mental health.
This video is created for educational and informational purposes only to update boxing fans. It follows fair use guidelines and does not include any official footage. Some insights were enhanced with AI assistance to make the content more unique and engaging for the audience. All opinions and analysis are for entertainment and learning purposes and are not financial advice.
Warren Buffett, that's in his 80s or 90s, that can still make a ton of money. The Waltons that own Walmart. Bill Gates can still make computers. But soon as someone black, when my career is over as far as me in a combat sport, as far as boxing, whatever, if I'm promoting on social media